So this video is going to be an introduction to partial fractions. So you might be wondering what those are, and that's basically breaking down a fraction with two factors, say like x plus 1 times x plus 3, and breaking that down into something with like x plus 1 plus x plus 3. These two factors are separate in their own denominators. So why is this important? Well, say this, if you try to integrate this, right, you can't really do this because this goes to x squared plus 4x plus 3, right, and the top is just 1, and derivative of this is 2x something, right, but there's no 2x here, so you can't use u substitution. So we're going to try to break it apart so it's only constants up here, basically, right? So let's figure out this problem. A, x plus 1 plus b, x plus 3. So we want the top to equal 1. And when we're usually adding these, we usually multiply the bottom and then on both top and bottom of each, right? So this is equal to a x plus 3 plus b x plus 1. So we're only looking at the numerator in this case. Numerator has to equal 1. So if we expand this out, ax plus 3a plus bx plus b equals 1. And then we can take x as a common factor, a plus b, x plus 3a plus b, because these are constants, right? So we know that there is no x on the top, right? So that means this has to equal 0 as, well, yeah. So a plus b equals 0. And we also know that the constant on top is 1. So this constant here, 3a plus b equals 1. So we have this linear system, and we're just going to solve it real quick. So this minus this. So that's 2a equals 1. A equals 1 over 2. And then we solve it back in. So b equals negative 1 over 2. Right? So now we get that 1 over x plus 1 times x plus 3 is equal to 1 over 2 over x plus 1 plus, actually no, minus, because b is negative, 1 over 2 x plus 3 equal to 1, 2x plus 1 minus 1, 2x plus 3. There you go. And if we were to integrate this, it'd be pretty easy because this is just ln, right? Because derivative of x is just a single degree 0 polynomial. Well, not polynomial, equation, right? So this simple example, go through actually integrating something. So let's do integrating x squared minus 1 dx. Put dx on top. Okay, so as you can see, u sub won't work here because if we let u equal x squared minus 1, du equals 2x dx. But 2x is not up here, so we have to do partial fractions. So if we factor the bottom, we get this, right? And now split it up, plus b over x minus 1. Now solving. So a x minus 1 plus b of x plus 1 equals 1. And now these two, right? A plus b times x. Then this is negative a, this is positive b. So let's do minus a, and then you factor the negative out, so that's minus b, because positive b minus a equals 1. And as we know, a plus b equals 0, and since the top must be 1, we want a negative 1 here, so these cancel out to be positive 1, right? So that means a minus b is equal to negative 1. And if we just add these two equations, 2a equals negative 1, a equals negative 1 over 2, and b equals 1 over 2. So from that we get a equals negative 1 over 2, a was on here. So negative 1 over 2x plus 1 plus 1 over 2x minus 1 dx. Now we can just integrate this, so equals negative 1 over 2. We can just take the negative 1 over 2 out, so x plus 1 minus 1 over x minus 1 dx. So this is going to equal, well, we don't really have to do much with this. This is just going to be ln of x plus 1 minus ln of absolute value of x minus 1 plus c, right? And then we can simplify this inside, right? Because ln of a minus ln of b equals ln of a over b. So this is equal to negative 1 over 2 ln of absolute value x plus 1 over x minus 1 plus c. So that is the integral of 1 over x squared minus 1. Here is a better example with an actual x on the numerator with a constant. So again, if we try differentiating the bottom, so 2x minus 2, and no factor of this can go into this, right? Because if we multiply, say we try to make it 3, so let's make it 2 over 3. Then this becomes a 3 as well. So we can't use that. So once again, split it into partial fractions. So 3x minus 1 over. So this turns into x minus 3, x plus 1, right? Simple. And then we split it. So a over x minus 3 plus b over x plus 1 equals this top part, 3x minus 1. So now, again, a x plus 1 plus b x minus 3 equals 3x minus 1. And we can group the a and b together with the x and the a and the b alone. Okay, so a plus b equals the constant in front of x, 3, and a minus 3b is equal to negative 1. And we can just subtract this from this, so that turns into 4b equals 3 minus negative 1 is 4. B equals 1. And if we do that, a equals 2. A plus 1 plus 2 equals 3. There we go. So now we can rewrite the integral as a 2 over x minus 3 plus b 1 over x plus 1 dx. Now, yeah. So we can split these up actually, just to make this a bit simpler. So this we can take out equals 2 integral of okay, and this is just ln of x minus 3. And this is just ln of x plus 1. I mean, I guess you can leave it like this. You should probably leave it like this, actually. Because multiplying these kind of complicates things. So there's your answer.